James Hamilton for MMA UK. Joined to my right by Chris the bad guy Bungard on the casting couch. Chris.
Been here a few times. No, this couch.
No,
several casting couches.
a few different ones. So obviously we've got you on your fighting Bellator London. This coming Saturday against Charlie Leary. So we're at that point of the fight camp now where it's about the weight cut and everything. So how are you feeling now about camp, looking back on it, and how the things went for you?
Camp's been good. I mean, I've not had any major issues like injury wise. The body takes its tolls, but does that with every camp. I mean, but no major issues with niggles or injuries that have got to keep me out of training. Just the weight side now. I'm actually quite a lot heavier than I've ever been. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I've put me in muscle on with my strength work or then I started using creatine at the start of this camp for the first time ever, and obviously that it stores water as well, stuff like that. So I don't know. I came off that a few weeks ago because I was starting to get a wee bit para because it wasn't budging at all. Yeah. But we're there or thereabouts what I'm usually about. I'm a wee bit heavier, but we'll get there. We'll always get there, but just maybe be a wee bit tougher.
It's just this is a bit of the fight game that obviously a lot of people don't see, but this is probably for fighters the hardest bit. It's cutting that weight. This is harder than everything else.
Definitely. I'm not even thinking about the fight. The fight doesn't even. I used to remember back in the day. I used to think when my fight came into my head, I would get a wee butterfly just thinking about a fight. When I think about a fight, it's like a brazier fight. It's not really registering. Like so, the weight part is. The fight for me these days, the battle for me, but it's not a hard battle. It's tough, but I've had, this is nearly my 20th professional fight. Mm-hmm. 20 fights at lightweight, and I've made it every time, so there shouldn't be an issue. We'll see. This is on Monday, not mean.
Is this one of the things? So when you sign up for a fight, regardless of the opponent and that, is this a bit you always look at and go, "Fuck, I need to do that bit again"?
Aye, that's always a bit that I'm always saying. Why did I do this? Is this why? Because you take away my food away from me, my desserts, my sweets, my pizza, cheesecakes, and that's the hardest bit for me. Like easily, my hardest bit is keying up stuff like that. And even I'm addicted to energy drinks, Monster and stuff like that. And like keying up stuff like that as well is pretty hard. So these are just wee small sacrifices. People think, oh, that's nothing if you've got to be a fighter, but that's the stuff I love. Every day of my life, not me. So they're the hardest bit. So that's a battle for me is making weight and coming off stuff like that for like 8 or 9 weeks. No the Monster, obviously. I just came off that last week, but even that alone, man, I drink 2-3 cans a day, and I know I'm going to get a lot of stigma. It's not good for you. I know that, but it's an addiction, and a lot of people have addictions, and that's probably. I say my Monster and probably my phone is my two main addictions.
To be fair, I think there's folk out there with worse addictions and that.
Yeah, could be addicted to crack cocaine, you know. You say like Monster is probably just as good as crack, I don't know, man.
But you touched on something there with regards to your strength and condition. That was something, the Brazier fight, you did comment on there that he didn't feel as strong, but you weren't sure, obviously that could have been down to your strength and conditioning programme. That's obviously developed, I'm assuming, getting into the Leary fight. How much is that adding to your game? How much stronger do you feel?
Well, I've been working with my strength and conditioning coach Andrew for this will be my third fight with him. The Niall Smith fight for On Top, title fight, the Brazier fight, and then this fight. And like I know people that can just like lift a heavy set for one, maybe like a hard heavy set for one, but like I know, but my first couple of fights with Andrew, I knew I could lift heavier, but he didn't ask me. He was just a steady increase in my strength coming up, and that's probably the right way I've done it. Every fight, my numbers are going up, my strength's going up, and I'm winning. We're winning the fights. Aye. 2 different fights. Niall Smith fight, you've seen a lot, a 3-round, where I was sometimes on the bottom or against the cage, getting takedowns, being strong, using my strength there. To a quick finish with Brazier, using my strength against the cage, the fence, and like basically out strengthening what Brazier's good at, like against the cage and pinning people and stuff like that. So 2 different fights. So the third obviously we're preparing for the third fight here with Charlie Lady's more of a heavy hands boxer, striker. It's all hands basically, you know what I mean? Watch this, he'll start throwing kicks and shooting takedowns against me now, but I don't see it happening. So again, it's a different fighter. But my numbers are going up, my lifts, my deadlifts, my squats. We're doing other different exercises because the type of fight we think it's got to be. So Andrew's been brought to me. We got on, we're quite close. We've got a good relationship. And I think that speaks a lot. So I think I'm strong. I know I'm strong. I know I'm getting stronger. My training partners have said that, my coaches, and obviously Andrew. It's there in black and white, my numbers are going up, so I'll need to use my strength in this fight, but I think it's got to come down to just outworking each other. He'll need to outwork me and I'll need to outwork him, because that's the type of fight it's got to be. There's nothing pretty about this fight, it's got to be pretty until we see me get my hand raised. With a smile on my face.
With this fight obviously coming off the back of the Brazier win, I know probably Charlie I think was surprised to actually get the match up, because he came off a very close decision loss to Paul Redmond. Obviously going into that Brazier fight, a lot of people were overlooking you in that one, and even in there you'd done exactly what you had to do in emphatic fashion. Leading into this one against Charlie Leary, I've heard a few different podcasts of people speaking and they think you're going to win convincingly, but this seems like a fight that could be very, very, a lot more dangerous.
It's my hardest fight today. I hate that. I'm now basically the favourite, and seeing all these other journalists just bypassing Charlie like he's nothing makes me a wee bit angry, like, and annoys me a wee bit. Like, no, this isn't going to be easy. This has got to be harder than Brazier. They don't get this, that Terry Brazier would have the same record as Charlie Leary if they fought the same guys. I do believe that. Charlie, the last 4 opponents have been really good. But Terry's last 4 has been really good. But all Charlie's opponents have been good, so that's the difference. But I don't like being this favourite just because I won my last one and he lost his last one. I watched the last fight today actually on the Bellator app. I watched it live at a time just because I watched the event, and I remember it being a close fight, and I watched it today, and I do think Redmond won the fight, but Redmond made a lot of stupid mistakes, and it gave me a wee bit more confidence in what I'm going to do to Charlie and what I'm trying to impose my game. But he's still very dangerous everywhere, and he's dangerous to the last bell, and that's the thing I'm need to be prepared for. If I'm up a round, I'm up 2 rounds. Like, it's no easy street in the 3rd round. Like, oh, let's just see this out. Like, guy's still dangerous. He's still got, sorry about that. He's still dangerous, and I need to be wary, man. Obviously, I want to get him out there quick as possible. I'd love that again, but I honestly, hand on heart, don't see it. I've seen it being ugly. I've seen it going the 3 rounds, and he's come to take my head off. I like this guy. It's weird. I like this guy. I like Charlie, and I respect him. But he's come to take my head off, and I'm coming to take his head off. So it's got to be exciting. It's got to be a tough fight. I think I'm going to get punched in the face a good few times, but hopefully that'll wake me up and it'll make it a good fight for the fans. Shame that we're only on 9th though.
Aye, I suppose that was a wee bit of a disappointing aspect to it, but regardless of that, you are going to be down there, and that's one thing I've noticed throughout. There's definitely, I've interviewed Charlie, and there's a mutual respect, it seems, between both these. I think Charlie as well is a guy that feels like maybe he's been overlooked in his career at certain aspects as well. And as you've said, it is a 3-round war you've prepared for. Do you think that potentially you could steal the show, or do you think this is going to be one of those ugly grinding fights? What do you think?
Steal the show for who? Like the people in the audience or the people watching on the app? It's a good main card. Well, some of them are. Yeah. I'm not got to get into it, but like you've got big Gegard's an absolute G. You know what I mean? Like legend. Guys had over 50 fights with only like 6 losses. Fighting a guy that's only had 9 fights. Yeah. So it's like, if you're trying to tell me experience isn't going to be a factor there, then I'll call you a liar. But that's a great fight. Paul Daly, absolute animal, big fan. Melvin Manhoof. These are good fights that could steal shows, you know what I mean? Jimmy Gall. Who's the other one I was looking forward to seeing? Who's just under them?
I'm trying to remember because they sent them out. I can't. I'm trying to run through the card in my head.
Anyway, they're good cards. Obviously, you've got Charlie Ward, Shipman, Fabian Edwards. They're good fights, man. But you know who's got to win these fights? It's not you do. You know who's got to win these fights. It's a weird one because I feel like you need to be either English or Irish to get a bit of recognition in this company. So hopefully I keep winning. I mean, they could put me first. My first 4 fights are basically the same anyway. But obviously everybody wants that Sky Sports or that Channel 5 coverage because the last time it done wonders for my career, not me. So everybody keeps asking, you on Channel 5 again? And I'm no, I don't think I am. I'm 9 foot in 19 fights. But Terry's under me. I think if they put Terry above me, then I would have kicked off. I don't mind Chalmers is on the main card. He's third for the end. I get why he's on it.
Aye.
But he just got his ass whooped and all. But he's in with Alex England, who I respect and I've got a lot of time for. He'll help Aaron out. He'll improve his game, but it's who he's up against. He's up against another shite guy that he's probably got to beat. So people tuning into Channel 5 or Sky Sports have got to see that fight like, oh, is this a level with it at Bellator? And it's no. You've seen his level the last fight. Where I think me and Charlie's from London, it's in London. That's a one that people will tune in and enjoy the fight because anything can happen in that fight. So that's my opinion anyway.
And it's a well matched fight between you and Charlie, obviously as well. I'm sure you're reveling in the fact you quite enjoy getting down there and it's in Charlie's backyard you're fighting. I'm assuming that's something you're looking forward to as well.
Aye, I mean I like fighting away. I don't get to fight at home anymore. Well, hopefully we'll change that soon. Try and get Bellator to Glasgow. But I fought Colin Fletcher round the corner for his house, not in Sunderland. I fought Brazier in England. Fought a few guys in England, in fact. So I don't mind fighting people in the backyard in London, capital of the UK, biggest show of the year for Bellator in Europe probably. So I just need to go and perform. I'll have a crowd there as well. So plus, I've got fans in London, believe it or not. Weirdly enough.
Well, that's the one thing for Newcastle. Obviously, guys down, and you heard that reaction as you were coming out there. And I mean, were you surprised with the loudness of the reaction you got down there?
Like I know I took a lot of people down. I know they're loud, but no, I was a wee bit surprised because it felt like it was like a full arena.
Yeah.
So. That was good. I doubt it will be that loud this time, but you never know, man.
And the other thing, just before we finish up, Chris, I'd like to get your thoughts on, obviously, there's been some changes in the lightweight division in Bellator, as you know. Michael Chandler no longer the champion.
Sad.
Patricky Pitbull's featherweight champion, now the lightweight champion. Give me your thoughts on that and what you think that does for the division.
It was the featherweight champion, wasn't he?
Aye.
It kind of holds the division up a wee bit because Chandler will probably moan for a rematch, possibly maybe need to defend his featherweight title. It's kind of the whole like McGregor thing when it was in the UFC where he had the belts, he was going up and then he was like the featherweights were like to fight for the championship. So I think it'll hold up a wee bit. I thought it was a wee bit an early stoppage, but it just proves, man. I mean, the steroids kind of save you all the time, and sometimes the steroids are the ones that are beating you. So I'd love to beat Charlie, and then we're talking about Dublin, more in Dublin, and then let's bring Pitbull to Glasgow. Let's bring him out of the pond. These other guys are getting an American guy. Like if you're going to call somebody, like why not be the champion? I mean.
So what I'll do is I'll paint a picture for you, tell me if this is the ideal scenario for you. Obviously, pick up the victory against Charlie on Saturday. I know you want to obviously get out in America and fight one of the big names out there. Would you ideally like to get out in America, take on one of the big names, obviously win, and then ultimately get Bellator in Scotland? Is that the goal for you? I know belts aren't necessarily the goal for you. Is that more the focus?
That's perfect. Even vice versa, Scotland and America, or America and Scotland. That'd be perfect because I don't mind fighting in England, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't mind jumping abroad, jumping on a plane, getting out to the UK, even Italy. I've seen they were at France. I don't know what was going on there. Italy. Who else to go to? Israel. Even like I'd love the New York, man. Like seeing the Madison Square Garden card at the weekend there. I would take ninth. I would take first on that card. Not me. I wouldn't give a fuck. Where else did I go? Like California. I go to like Oklahoma. I know Kiefer's fighting in Oklahoma. Card in like a couple of weeks' time. So stuff like that. I just want to go out there, man. Like I'm going to, after my fight, I'm heading right to Minnesota with Paul in America, and like I just love travelling. Like especially America. Like that's my new thing there. Apart from the States, not me.
Now that you know you can get in.
Exactly. After that, I'm travelling the west coast of America. So I just love travelling the world. I love fighting obviously as well, but travelling the world in between, it makes both of them just perfect.
Aye. And just lastly, we'll end on this, obviously, pick up the victory against Charlie. Hopefully you'll get that in-ring interview. No Stone Cold stuff this one.
No, if it's Uncle Chael's son, you know what I mean? It's like, I heard he's calling the fights in London, so I don't know if the undercards get an in-ring one. Maybe if I finish it, I don't know. But if Uncle Chael comes in, it'll be like, one bad guy's retiring, another one's taking over, you know what I mean? But I don't think I'll go with the old fucking... I maybe do the Austin, but I'll still stay. I won't walk out this time.
They definitely do, and they definitely do in-ring interviews. I saw that at the last one, in-cage interviews rather. It depends how the fight goes, obviously. And just lastly, I know that was my last question, but this will be...
I'm here for ages, don't worry about it.
So, obviously, Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen's just retired.
Aye.
I know you're a massive fan. We met him in Manchester a long time ago before you were making your...
Full circle.
Aye, I
The
remember.
Lion King and all that.
So for him, obviously, I don't know if Chris has said this in interviews before, but Chris asked Chael for some advice, and the advice was, can you remember?
Aye. It was before my pro debut.
Yep.
And I asked him for advice on making my debut, and he says, keep your hands up and your chin down, brother. That's exactly what it says, and then he went on to say some other shit back.
Aye. So is that something you're looking forward to? I mean, effectively knowing that you've went for... Because it's weird to think back of that. You went for there to then fighting. Obviously, Chael has retired, but you're fighting in the same promotion as Chael. That's pretty cool.
And then he's calling my fight after asking him for advice years ago about my debut. So it's a mad old game, and it's a mad journey I've been on, because this will be my 32nd fight, and that's all MMA is. It's a journey. I keep saying this, but it's just a mad roller coaster of emotions journey, especially fight week or fight day. Fight day is mad. The thoughts that go through your head, because I always say this, that it's just a game of problem solving. It's one big game of problem solving. Right, where's Charlie good? Right, where's he no good? Where am I good? What do I need to do? How long do I need to do it for? Can I go with this? It's just problem solving, so it's mad. It's like...
And there's that mental side to it. I remember with the Brazier fight, you said you just had that wee bit of doubt that just sneaked in for a minute, but you were annoyed with yourself for that. Is that something you're always trying to combat? So
I started doing a new thing now.
Right.
It's like, so all these people, I visualise, get my horn raised and visualise with the belt and all that. They'll visualise and winning, positive. So I visualise losing. I'll visualise getting beat.
That's different.
I know. So this is what I've started to do. Visualise me getting beat, or me getting subbed, or me getting TKO'd, or a quick finish, or me just get a decision, losing a decision. So I'm mentally prepare for the worst and the best, and the wars and winning. So I'm preparing for it, mentally preparing for everything, visualising everything.
So it's almost like there's no shocks, there's no surprises, so and you're expecting it.
So I think that's why I'm always so calm recently, and just because I know I went through everything in my head, so nothing's got to shock me, nothing's got to scare me. So it's been working recently, so what's the worst that can happen, you know what I mean?
Well, that's it. I think it's all you can do is go down there, get your best, and hopefully that's enough. But no, that's all I've got for you, Chris. I appreciate you coming out. I know you're cutting mate. You couldn't even take a cup of tea. That's how bad it is. But obviously, guys, tune in this Saturday. You should catch Chris on the Bellator app against Charlie Leary, and that's at Bellator London. Thank you, mate.
Thank you.